Hello, my dear Aquarian friends, wherever you may be. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have your July forecast right here. I'm going to jump in and share it with you in just a minute, but I want to remind uh, remind you that this comes on the heels of Roe v. Wade. As you know, many of you know, I'm very passionate about helping people release the programming they received as babies, because that programming continues to run their lives. It's that simple. And what I have found as I've gone through life is that many women have had awful first sexual imprintings. I'm not talking about, arguing with the date. I'm talking about having had things done to them sexually when they were little girls that they didn't have the words to express. They didn't know how to describe it. And it's owned them. And it plays out as adult women by continuing to attract that type of behavior from men. The 10 courageous women I interviewed in this book shared their experiences. And as many of you know, I have a technique called Take Back Your Life. And you can plug it into any area, love, money. As many of you know, I'm writing a book called Take Back Your Money. This particular first sexual imprinting, rather than talk about take back whatever you had lost, I'm talking about seeing it and releasing it. I have a technique for it. It's on my website. It's called Take Back Your Life. This book is designed to help you go back quickly, see the programming, release it, and rewrite it. I've been told that this book has been very transformational. If this is speaking to you, you'll be able to find this book on Amazon. Okay. Aquarius. Wow. They really did break the mold with Aquarians. Aquarians are awesome. They march to their own drummer. You know that, Aquarius. You believe that what's good for the whole is good for the individual within the whole. And your thinking is very different from most people, because you ask yourself periodically, am I crazy or is the world crazy? Well, have you watched the news lately? It ain't you. So let's talk about your beautiful chart and what's coming up here for you. Let's start with Mars, the red planet. Mars is passion. Mars is war. Mars is what you fight with and fight for. Mars is number one, wherever it is in your chart. And of course, it moves around your chart, winding up in all of the 12 houses in the course of approximately a year and a half to 2 years. It varies a little bit, but let's say a year and a half. Okay. Here is Mars in the third house. And so what comes first to you? Your ideas, your sharing of ideas, your passionate sharing of ideas. You'll fight for them. And you need to be talking to people. You need to be communicating with people. You need to make sure that you are in a position where you can express yourself. Okay, on the 5th Mars is going to move into your fourth house, and your home and family are going to come first to you. This does not mean you're going to fight with them or argue with them. It means that they come first to you. And you may not want to necessarily visit your family, but your home comes first. Are you selling it? Are you renovating it? Or do you just want to sit in front of the TV and watch TV, watch movies, whatever the manifestation, this is what you're talking about, home and family being very secure. And you're willing to fight for it. Now, Jupiter, the great benefic, is in your third house. It's blessing you with expansive ideas. And you're very passionate. We've already decided you're very passionate about this. And you're going to be expressing those ideas. Now, Jupiter is in the shadow of the retrograde, so it's getting ready to go retrograde on the 28th of the month. That means that it's not going, and it's going to be retrograde until November 24th. So it's not going to be expressing itself with the joy, the abundance, the truth that it brings until after November 24th, when it starts moving forward from retrograde. Just know that, okay? So share your ideas. Are you writing a book? Are you doing a blog? What are you doing? Third house deals with siblings. This can be a reconnection with a sibling, or it can be a going toe-to-toe with a sibling, but it will be in the fourth house after the 5th of July. Venus is the pink planet. How beautiful. It's love, it's beauty, it's fun, and it's in your 5th house of enjoyment and fun. Do you have children? This is a golden opportunity to enjoy their company. However, you need not have children to have fun. My suggestion is party a lot this month, at least until the 17th, because then Venus moves into your 6th house and you bring love to the workplace. You bring happiness to the workplace. Are you getting a new job? This is a perfect time for it. Okay. So Venus starts in the 5th house of fun and moves on the 17th into the 6th house of your work and your health. Venus is the lesser benefic, and it wherever it is in your chart, it brings beneficial results. And so if your health hasn't been really great after the 17th, you may find that it is really great. Mercury is your conscious mind, and it's Mercury is what you think about and talk about. In the 5th house, you're thinking about your kids, you're thinking about fun. On the 5th, it moves into your 6th house, and you're thinking about work. You're expressing yourself at work. This is beautiful. And your job should involve some sort of communication or transportation. On the 19th, Mercury moves into your 7th house, and you're talking to everybody. The 7th house is the public. It's partnership, whether it's a personal partnership or business partnership. It's other people. It's the one-on-one relationship. And that is what will draw your attention. Now, the sun is the yellow planet. That is the center of our solar system. It is the giver of life. It's the center of your life. You start off the month with the sun in the 6th house. So your job is the center of your life, and you have leadership ability there. On the 22nd, it joins Mercury in your 7th house of partnership and relationships, and you are focused on other people, which is good because they're focused on themselves. You're attracting people focused on themselves, and you are sharing their focus. So it's win-win. Makes sense, right? Okay, we have a full moon on the 13th in 21 degrees of Capricorn. The 12th house is behind the scenes activities. It's the subconscious. And this can be you checking, meditating, getting in tune with your subconscious, or it can simply be that you need to get away from everybody and be by yourself, because this is the house of solitude and privacy. 2 weeks later, see, this solitude and privacy is preparing you for 2 weeks later. We have a full moon in your 7th house. And this is when your relationships with other start moving forward. This full moon is on the 28th of the month. It's in 5 degrees of Leo, actually 5 minutes and 39 minutes of Leo. So what we're talking about here is interacting with other people. So you've been preparing yourself by being alone, and you'll leap right into relationships and have a terrific time. So there you have it. From taking a stand up for your ideas, and keep in mind, Mars moves through each sign. And it takes approximately a year to a year and a half for Mars to go around the circle. So you've had this before. You've enjoyed it before. Have a marvelous July. And join me in August when once again I take a look at your forecast. Until then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.